Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia. This is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner here at the 18th Tower alongside Frank Nobilo, 15 times a winner around the world. Frank, normally we would see you over at that special spot, Amen Quarter, 12T, but you're with me today. Take me back to your playing days. What ran through your mind as you stood over that opening tee shot?
I couldn't feel my hands, really. I was so nervous to get to play there for the first time, and that was just a practice round. I think anybody that goes there for just a round of golf, you get the same feeling. You're like, am I really allowed to play? And then the course just comes to you. It really does. It flows beautifully. There's a lot more undulations than you even give it credit for, but, you know, hey, you're going to reference Amen Corner, so will I. Amen Corner, technically, is the second shot into 11, 12, and the tee shot at 13, not the 3 holes.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. 2-1 over par early on in this round. Yeah, that's in the fairway, so maybe a chance for a bounce back after that opening bogey. A chance now to get back to even here at 2. It's for birdie. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. So that one finished off. Just the 5 here at the par 5. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. This from about 10 feet. Okay, well, a 5 with wedge in hand hurts, that's for sure, as that'll wind up a bogey. Tough to know the right amount of club to go with here at 4, and that one going to come up short of the green. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
148 yards left to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
And this gonna wind up in the second cut. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Have to try to get a hold of this round. It is getting away. 3 over par after another bogey. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. "13 feet away." That didn't need much more, but it does come up just about a foot short. So par's proving tough to come by on this front side, as that'll be back-to-back bogeys now here at 5 and 6. And that is going to come to rest squarely in the center of the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Oh, off the flagstick. Yeah, good bounce back par there. Still time to get this round turned around, and that won't hurt a bit. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, so a failure to take advantage of the par 5 there. That's in for a par. this is going to be a beautiful drive down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this ninth green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This is an 11-foot putt.
Oh, that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the ninth, and that will be a first nine of 39, 3 over par. This drive landed perfectly. It'll catch that slope, and it's going to wind up in a great position here on this 10th fairway. And that one going to make its way into the second cut. Okay, that's finished off for a par. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Oh, that is beyond the pin and into the back right bunker, and that will be very slippery coming back toward the creek. So a second shot, Notah, from the bunker.
Two things to overcome in the back bunker here. Green working away from you and a downhill lie, which is going to make it all the more harder to get it close.
From about 8 feet.
Yep, good solid stroke there and a nifty up and down out of the green side bunker.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
Nope. So this will just be a 5 as that's brushed in for a par. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Yeah, no reason to risk it there. That's a good layup to a good number short of that pond. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. All right, so drop take, and that will bring up a 5th shot on the way. So now after the drop, time to try again. And yet again, that will be into the water. 3rd time that's happened on this hole so far. And that is where you say, I'm not losing a 4th. Let's just move on. Boy, that breeze just really playing havoc with the ball right now. That thing hit a wall and came straight down. Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. Okay, that one finished off here at 16, and that's par. While sitting on an upslope here, you've got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that line. That one was running so hot.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
That one just gonna sneak on by. This golf course has been demanding today, and the scores reflect that. 7 over par. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18. And that will make this an 8 over par round of 80. Well, that'll wrap it up for us today. We saw a lot of great golf, Frank.
Yeah, the course was good. It was gettable for some, but in the end, it really gave you what you deserve, just the way we want it.
And that'll do it for our entire team. I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time. Now from the Wetlands Golf and Country Club in the Sunshine State of Florida, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner. We will check in with Notah Begay III and Iona Stephen as we move along, but I'm pleased as always to be joined in the 18th tower by a man who won 15 times around the world, Frank Nobilo. And Frank, looking forward to what should be a fun afternoon of golf.
Yeah, very much so, Rich. When you've waited all morning, those afternoon rounds are a little special, aren't they? I'm really looking, though, for today to see if they come out of the gates nice and quick. That's for sure. I know the finish here is always important, but get out of the gates quick and then see if you can finish the job this afternoon.
So an early test here at the outset, a long look for eagle at number 1. It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown.
So birdie chance from close range goes awry. A bit frustrating. 3-putt par.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
This is a 13-footer.
Okay, just the one drop shot, as that's in for a bogey.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
It is on the green, but that will be a tough putt on the way. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Frank, that's just a really good putt right there.
Yeah, that's why you call lag putting. You get outside a certain distance and really your mind has to be about two-putting and not trying to be a hero.
Okay, no problems there. It's par here at the third. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots, they're just as important.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Two over for the day. And no issue. issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. That wind's moving pretty good left to right. No question it helped push that ball into the bunker. So now, a tough second here, out of the sand. That one's safely in for par, here at number 6. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5.
There's 5 feet left. Okay, no problem with that one.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. 3 putts, a definite possibility here. This is a long look for birdie. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, not too bad there. This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. That's a good putt right there. That's birdie. And it is back to 1 over now for the round. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, safely in, and the backside will start with a par. And that one's going to hit hard, get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Feet to the hole. what a read. It was spot on, coming sharply to the right. And that's a very good par save right there. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for Eagle 3. Superb.
What a way to feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money? That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. And that's going to wind up a par here at 13. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. -1 for the day. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Not a problem. That's clean for birdie. And that's what moves to 2 under par. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. It doesn't hurt to leave it short when you do that. Well done. That is a birdie from off the green.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And these are the putts you drill when you're on the putting green before the round. This should have a good chance to go in.
Nope. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that'll be a round of 3 under, 69. And that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. Frank, I really enjoyed that.
I enjoyed the gator bites as well at the end of the day, Rich. Some good golf to be had. Florida's always fun, playing on the Bermuda grass.